Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from the Missionaries of God's Love in Tustin, California, and today we're going to talk about how I think I live. But before we dive into this topic, I invite you to find a quiet place to sit. Strain your back, relax your shoulders, and take a deep breath in. Invite the Holy Spirit to come to you. Holy Spirit, please come to me, even if I don't deserve you, but I need you. Please help me with whatever I need your help in. May I be obedient to you, and may I follow your will. Many of us have heard that we judge others based on how we live or whatever is going on within us. This is why we need to be extremely careful about the way we think. We need to constantly check on ourselves. What are the good habits that we have? And what are the bad habits that we have in our minds? We need to recognize the good so we can continue nourishing it. But we also need to recognize the bad so we know what to eliminate with the help of God. In addition, we need to reflect on how we live. We shouldn't think that because we live like this or we do that, that doesn't mean that others should live the same way or think the same way as we do. Not everyone is the same. Yes, some people are similar, but people live different kinds of lives and they have different kinds of mentalities. Because we believe others live or think like us, it leads us to make incorrect assumptions. And this can sometimes lead to something positive, or it can also lead to something negative. If we constantly think bad about others, this probably means that we have a dirty or negative mind, or a damaged mind. Meanwhile, if we always think good about others, then we most likely have a positive mind. But in both ways, we can still misjudge. Not everyone is perfectly good, and not everyone is perfectly bad. We know that we shouldn't judge others, but we also should not let others lie to us. This is why Jesus told us in Matthew 10, verse 16, which reads, "I'm sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore, be as shrewd as snakes and innocent as doves." Here, Jesus is telling us to be shrewd, or another word is clever. We need to be as clever as snakes and have a clean soul like a dove. We need to be humble, but also intelligent. Saint Teresa of Avila, our teacher, wanted her nuns to be simple spiritually, but also she wanted them to be educated and constantly be learning. She didn't want her nuns to be ignorant. Now, all of us are born ignorant, but some people remain ignorant because they cannot learn as it is beyond their capacity. Meanwhile, others choose to be ignorant because they do not want to learn. They do not want to grow. They're lazy to read or listen to an audio. But let's never forget that we live in a corrupted world, and the devil is using the internet and social media and television for his benefit. The devil has convinced us and lied to us by telling us that certain actions are normal because everyone does it. And the devil is especially lying to children and teenagers. The devil tells them things like God doesn't exist and religion has been invented by their parents or unintelligent people or whoever. But those lies are so old, older than air. Atheism has been around since the time of Jesus, and many beliefs and phrases of atheists have been proven wrong time and time again. But ignorant people think that atheism is something new. They don't know where it comes from or others don't know how to respond to it. We have many courses in Spanish in our channel that talks about atheism, so people can better understand it and know the falsehood that atheism promotes. There are also social media platforms that say that new, modern ideas are better than old ones. However, this is false. Whatever is new or trending doesn't mean that it's automatically better. Older ideas and morals are better because they have lasted for so long. I mean, they've lasted for so long for a reason. Morals, religion, and the truth will never go out of trend because they are essential to life. So we need to be constantly attentive to the perversions of the world. We need to help and educate children and teenagers so they do not easily fall into the false ideas or lies of the devil. I now invite you to meditate on this Bible verse, Romans 12, verse 2, which reads, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." Continue meditating on that verse and on this topic, and reflect on how you think and live. Tell God, "Speak to me, O Lord, for your servant is listening."